Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. I am sure many of you were not even aware that some Nigerians were planning to run a nationwide protest by August 1st, 2024, except through the government news sources, or it was the government that gave it a life of its own. I can tell you for free that yours truly didn't take seriously the idea of a protest nationwide until government began to raise the alarm over the supposed protest, which has eventually taken place anyways. But what I'm saying is that it was the government of Nigeria that gave the protest a life of its own. And within that period, before the August 1st, which was the D-Day for the protest, the government of Nigeria was constantly hammering on the need not to protest. There was all kinds of groups and people that emerged from virtually nowhere saying that they are against the protest. One of the most prominent among them was groups from northern Nigeria. These groups were among those that were frequent in Abuja, saying that they knew nothing about the protest and that they would not participate in it, that count the North out of the protest, that the North is not part of the protest, that the North understands what Tinubu administration is passing through, that they inherited a dead economy. Interestingly, that dead economy was inherited from a Northerner, that's Muhammad Buhari. But little did the government know that the northern groups and all those people coming from the north were deceiving them. So the northern groups and all those northern organizations deceived Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration that they are not going to be part of the protest. Because at the end of the day, when the protest took place, it was much more serious in the north than any other part of the country. And I'll tell you why. In 2023, StatSense did a study, did a research that was published, but which mainstream media did not publicize, that poverty spread across the geopolitical zone, that poverty is worst in the northeast, followed by northwest, followed by north central, followed by south-south, followed by southwest. The zone with the least poverty rate in Nigeria was southeast. Now, if you look at the pattern of the last protest, which is a hunger protest, you can see that the level of intensity of the protest goes in line with that statistics that was made public by StatSense, showing the level of poverty. That was before this protest. This was a StatSense, a statistic company research that was published in 2023. Okay? If you look at the intensity of the protest, you find out that it was highest in the northeast, where even the Borno state government have to impose a curfew. Then you move down to northwest, where it was so intense that even the house of the former president Muhammad Buhari was allegedly under threat by protesters in Katsina State. So you find out, and when you come down, you find out that it was intense in the North Central, where some people were killed in Niger State. All these were indicators that those people who went to Abuja from the north, and particularly from north, all these northern groups coming to Abuja to tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu that they are not in support of the protest. They deceived his administration. They deceived him and his administration. Because the truth is that if the protest was a hunger protest, which it is, a hunger protest, you expect it to be much more prominent in places where hunger is an issue. If you do not believe the statistic companies analysis of spread of poverty in Nigeria, you can go and look at the report by the United Nations Development Program. It also follow the same pattern. The southeast of Nigeria has the least level of poverty in Nigeria. And you can also see that the southeast is a zone that, even though hunger is still there, because this hunger that was generated by the Tinubu administration's ill-advised removal of fuel subsidy and flotation of the naira at the same breath is a nationwide problem. But the truth remains that it was in the north that it was most acute. It is in the north that you have the highest level of malnutrition in Nigeria. You can also go and check United Nations Development Program report. You see that north has the highest level of malnutrition. Northeast, perhaps because of insurgency and other poverty factors. Even before the insurgency, northeast was the basket case of poverty in Nigeria. Northeast, northwest, north central. If you go and look at malnutrition among children in Nigeria, that is the pattern it follows. These are the highest patterns where you get malnutrition. So that is the reason why when Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration policies of removal of fuel subsidy and flotation of the naira came in, the part of Nigeria that felt it most was northern Nigeria. It's northern Nigeria, because that is where the situation was dire. Agreed that the economy was already in dire strait under Buhari, but it was not as terrible as it is right now under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is because the average northerner knows how much he could purchase a mudu of rice under Buhari and what he's purchasing it now. How much he could purchase a mudu of corn under Buhari and how much he's purchasing it now. So he is incensed about his state and he wanted to protest. So those who went to Abuja to tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Northerners will not protest, they sold a lie. They deceived Buhari. They deceived Tinubu. Those who came to from the north, all these groups say that north is not. They deceived them, because at the end of the day, they ought to have known, given the poverty situation in the north, even under Buhari, that, and it has gotten worse by over 100% right now, that there is nothing that will stop these people from protesting, since it had already been made public that there will be a protest, that nothing will stop them. And nothing was able to stop them. They were able to pour to the street and ventilate their anger. Of course, some of them, like is feared, now turn violent, okay, as fear as it was feared. But the truth of the matter is that those who came to Abuja, those who moved, who came to the presidential villa and elsewhere to tell them that Northerners are not in support of the protest, deceived them. Because at the end of the day, it was their stomach that chased them to the street. It was their pocket that chased them to the street to go and ventilate their opposition to the state of the nation. So, in summary, I want to say it, that the northern groups, all those northern groups that went to Abuja to go and say that the North is opposed to protest against the Tinubu administration for its mismanagement of Nigeria's economy. They deceived him because at the end of the day, they poured out in the street and they prove statistics right that poverty is highest in the Northeast, followed by Northwest and North Central. And if you look at the pattern that of intensity of the protest, it followed just as statistics reported. And as it is a hunger strike, I was not surprised about the outcome. But the fact of the matter remains that the North deceived Tinubu into thinking that they will not protest. That's what I want to make clear in this video. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you.